This just came in the mail a few minutes ago. It's the Pro Art 18-piece drawing set. That is what we'll talk about in this video. Okay, the Pro Art, as you can see here, 3078. It comes with 8 graphite pencils, 3 charcoal pencils, 1 sketch stick, 2 charcoal sticks, 1 pencil sharpener, 1 charcoal sharpener, 1 kneaded eraser, and 1 white plastic eraser. And as you can see, here are the graphite drawing pencils, which we'll look at in a second. A couple of charcoal sticks. We have soft and a medium. Kneaded eraser. There's the white plastic eraser. Here's a pencil sharpener, which looks like it's plastic with the metal sharpener, of course. And then this is the charcoal pencil sharpener. I think the difference is that it just has a slightly wider opening. Here are the charcoal pencils here, and then there's this 6B here, and it looks like they call it a sketch stick, but it looks like a woodless pencil to me, and it's a 6B pencil, so that's pretty cool. Now I got this set on eBay, and it was $8.89, and that included shipping. So I thought, well, why not? For, just under $9, you get quite a few little items here. And if the pencils are good, then it'd be well worth it, of course. And then, of course, you have all the other things that go with it. Now, this plastic thing here, it's kind of one of those heat seal type things. And it does look like that it can be snapped apart. But I would advise that you take it real slow on the sides, because I started to rip the side right here, start snapping, and you do want somewhere to be able to keep your stuff. If you're not going to keep it in here, just tear it apart. Otherwise, try to just be real ginger with popping the sides and everything off. So let's see if we can do that here without losing the integrity of this case here. It does look like I'm doing battle, but it's really not that bad. I'm splitting the seams here in between these two notches. Just split them apart and then do it over here as well. And then try to work your finger down. And there we go. The actual bottom of the thing looks like it's made to flip. That's why I figure not to be coming in here with scissors and cutting this open. So I got one more side to take care of here, and we'll get right into it. Hopefully I'll be able to do this without I just busted that plastic, you can see right there. So, but I think it will still hold the items just fine. We'll see in a second if it will or won't. Looks like I'm having trouble. So it's not the best storage case for your pencils, but if you can open it without destroying it, it will prevent you from having to get another place, storage place for it. Okay, I'm going to leave that alone for right now and see if I can split this part open. Of course, one thing would be interesting to try is taking a little heat gun or something to it and seeing if it will actually come apart. I just stick my finger in here and try to see if I can get that loose. Okay, there we go. Alright, looks like I'm going to be... Whoa, okay. And the other side, looks like I got it. Okay, there we go. Alright. So here's this card. And it just basically, gives you a little information. Does not contain rainforest wood. And it contains a chemical known to the state of California to cause cancer, birth defects, or other reproductive harm. All I could do is suggest that you don't eat this or lick your fingers afterwards. Made in Taiwan, packaged in China. Okay, so I'll stick that back there. Now let's see what we got here. We have these nice little pencils. This one here is an F. It's kind of like a varnished wood grain look to it. You can see the light kind of shining off of it. So it's not just a plain wood grain. It does seem to have some kind of clear coating on it. And it has this silver lettering. The black tip with the yellow band on it. This is an F. There's an H. There's a 2H. Looks like I got a HB, 2B, so get everything in its proper position here. Let's see here, we got F, H, and 2H. Okay, so that's what we have here is 2H, an H, then we have an F, then we have the HB, a 2B, a 4B, a 6B, and an 8B. So that's a good range. And over here we have a really nice, what they call a sketch stick. But basically it's a very, very light carbon stick is what it appears to be to me. A woodless, not carbon, graphite. A woodless pencil. A 6B woodless pencil. And let's see how that, oh yeah, okay. Yeah, that's graphite. And it's nice and dark. Okay. I love these woodless pencils. That's where the whole thing is a stick of graphite. Then we have the charcoal pencils here. And we have 3 charcoal pencils. We have the 2B, a 4B, and a 6B. So they're basically all soft. I guess they would be called like medium to soft charcoal pencils. A white eraser, I'll go ahead and leave that out. A kneaded eraser, I'll take that out. Pencil sharpener, and doesn't look like it has a, well it does, it has a stop. Looks cheap. And then this is a charcoal sharpener. I never knew there was a sharpener for charcoal, but there you go, a charcoal sharpener. Then we have a couple of charcoal sticks. Here's your medium. And of course, soft. Alright, let's try these out. Time to bring out the paper. And I'm going to start off with these graphite pencils and see how they feel drawing with. So here's a 2H. And let's try an H. Clearly it's darker. So that's good news. You seen that video where I checked out those wolf pencils I got? It actually went out of order. So it's a good thing to check these to make sure that they go from light to dark, dark to light, so forth. Now the F pencil is kind of like in the middle of, between, you know, the H and the B pencils. You know, it's, people use it often for their initial sketch, but we'll go ahead and we'll lay down an F. Now the carbon, I mean the graphite itself, it doesn't feel to be, you know, exceptional. It's okay, I guess. It's not like the same experience I get when I use a high quality pencil set such as the Hayuni pencil set. It's Mitsubishi Hayuni, which every pencil just feels very buttery. For example, the 2H pencil that I did first here, right there, it had a kind of a feel of some grit. I didn't like that feel. And here's a 2H pencil of the Mitsubishi, and it just feels nicer. But that's me, I guess. I happen to be picky. Now this is an HB, so we should be getting a little darker here. See, I can tell that at some spots that I'm hitting little clay patches in the graphite itself, and I don't like that when it happens once in a while. It's just the quality of the graphite. And here's a 2B pencil. And again, it's not the smoothest 2B I've ever felt. So so far it's kind of consistent as far as you don't get the sense of a buttery smooth feel to the pencil, but I can certainly draw with it, and I will if I get down to the point where I, you know, don't happen to have, this is a 4B, I don't happen to have a pencil available. Let's say I use them all, but I think that will take a few decades because I have quite a few pencils. This is the 4B, and as you can see, it's darker, so that's good. And it feels nicer too, so the softer lead is really coming out on this, so that's really nice. And now we're moving into the 6B. Now from 4B to 6B, you know, I'm not seeing a difference. So it must be very, very minor difference. Here's an 8B, and I certainly hope that it makes a much bigger leap than I did from 4 to 6. It feels softer, and I can tell it is a little darker too. So that's good. It's a nice dark pencil. And I would imagine that the core should be thicker on the 6B and 8B compared to the other pencils. And yep, so that's good. So they do increase the thickness of the core to give it a little more strength when you go to these softer pencils. So that's it right there as far as the graphite's concerned. And of course here's the 6B Woodless, and I'll put this right next to the 6B regular wood pencil. And you know what I can really appreciate with these Woodless pencils, it's just they seem to have a richer tone to them than the corresponding 6B. So I don't know why a 6B should be a 6B, but all my Woodless pencils seem to take on a more darker tone for some strange reason. Now as far as charcoal, I don't think we should see any major problems with charcoal. Charcoal's charcoal, but let's see, here's the 2B. Feels like a 2B. Well, it feels like charcoal anyway. And we'll go with the 4B. You can hear the difference because they're different densities. This one's definitely softer. And then we got the 6B. And that should be the softest of them all. And yeah, I mean, it's kind of hard to tell the difference, but I guess it may be a little darker than the 4. But you can definitely tell the difference in the 2B. So that's it. And for $8.99, it's not a bad deal. I mean, if it was just the pencils, I would say save your money. You can get a lot better for, you know, $9. But because it does come with the charcoal sticks, it comes with the graphite pencils, it comes with the charcoal pencils, it comes with the woodless pencil, the two sharpeners, which you know, they're, as far as I'm concerned, they're throwaways. But it comes with a nice eraser, which, you know, eraser is going to run you a couple of bucks, and kneaded eraser, same thing. So just for those items alone, it's definitely worth $9. So there you go. That's the Pro Art 18 pieces drawing set. You get it on eBay, usually around $9. If you like this review, please give me a thumbs up and please subscribe. There's a button right there, I hope. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.